Testimony to your hard work that you put in.
I'm telling you, a lot of people hard work that poured into me, so for sure.
Right after you made that catch, kind of looked up, kind of acknowledged it. You knew that was the one?
Yeah, man, they made sure I knew. Like I said, man, I got a great support system, especially on the team, too. So they made sure I knew what was going on, and I just had to thank God in that moment because I wouldn't be here without him. My boy.
Hey, what are we talking about?
Come on, you already know, man. You already know. Appreciate you.
How appreciative? It seemed like your teammates were making an effort early on, like, hey, we're going to make sure this happens. Like, how appreciative were you about that?
I mean, that's honestly the biggest part about it all. Like, this was a group effort. Like, this ain't just me going out here running routes asking for the ball. Like, a lot of people wanted me to get that. So it's for all of us, and we're going to celebrate this whenever we can, for sure.
Max just came over to you and congratulated you. What did that mean for him to be the leader of the team and to come over and congratulate you like that?
A lot, man. I told you, that's my favorite moment, just the guys realizing this was a group effort, man. A lot of people kept me motivated. A lot of people kept me pushing, man. So it's all of us, man. We deserve this.
A little emotional?
I mean, no, I'm straight, but I'm just grateful more than anything because I just know everybody who really supported me this whole way, and I know they're happy right now.
AP was just in his post-game presser, and he said that he called you an AP guy, he called you a Raider. How much about this season was just exhibiting a certain level of professionalism when things weren't going your way?
I mean, shout out to AP because he kept the guys motivated even when you're losing so many in a row. Like, that's hard as a professional. That's hard as a competitor in general. So AP just did a great job this year. It's keeping us going and keeping us, like, understanding what the goal is at the end of the day. Like, we got families to feed, so we got to take care of that.
What did he do in particular to be able to keep you guys together like that?
Just his words, honestly. The words, we follow his league, so the energy he bring to team meetings, the words he say, the way he keep you pushing, he did a good job this year. I'm proud of him.
Obviously, you're talking about what he's meant to the team. There's a lot of decisions we made the next 24 hours. I guess how tough is this time for a team and to pay attention to all that stuff?
That's a tough question. I ain't even ready for that question. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta think about that one. My bad.
How tough is it when it is the final game and you just realize that there ain't no tomorrow that you're preparing for?
That's tough, man, because I missed a lot of the guys before they got out of here. But I understand. I would have left too if I could have. I'm gonna see him though. I'm gonna see him tomorrow. Can't wait to see him, man. Just say bye to all the guys. It's been a tough year, but I appreciate the year.
You overlooked your season. 3 different QBs that you caught passes for to get those 1,000 yards. How much does that mean to you, and how unique is that to you?
It was tough. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate all them guys standing in there to even get me the ball because those opportunities that they gave me at the end of the day, like, that's a hard position. We made it, you feel me? So shout out to them boys for sure.
Did you check your phone yet? I know you said your mom was very interested in the 1,000 yards.
I ain't even breathed yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to get there. For sure.
Appreciate you.
Already.
How would you sum up your first season in the National Football League?
I mean, it was all right. It was good. Wish we could have won some more games, but we'll focus on next year now. So.
Did you come into this game knowing that you had to break that rookie receptions record again?
Some people mentioned it, but yeah, I mean, someone told me that, but I mean, I wasn't really too worried about it, or just like you can't think about that stuff during the game, So.
What do you think the biggest thing is that you're going to take away from this season for you?
I mean, just what it's like to be playing in the NFL. I mean, what it takes to get your body right every week and stay healthy for 17 games. So it's a long season.
Brock, what did you think of Jakobi passing the 1,000-yard mark? Both of you guys able to get over that mark during the season. Thoughts on that for Jakobi?
No, it was awesome. I'm so happy for him. I mean, he couldn't have happened to a better guy. He's a great guy, and super happy for him.
Is there anything, for playing with him up close that is a little underrated about him that stood out to you that you didn't know about him heading into the league?
Yeah, I mean, I guess during spring I was like, this dude's a baller. Like, I don't know how he's not getting more catches, and then this year he exploded. So, it was good. It was cool to see.
There's obviously a lot of uncertainty in the NFL. Surprise firing today in New England. Can you just speak to Antonio Pierce and how you felt he's done as a head coach and just kind of his job security too?
Yeah, no, I really liked AP as a coach. We'll see what happens. I know decisions are made, and I mean, it's not always up to certain people and not us. So I don't really have any control of that. But I really liked playing for him, and I thought he was a great coach.
It's going to be a little bit different of an offseason for you this time around. Obviously, what are you looking forward to the most?
It's hard to say. Just getting a little bit of time off because going from last season into combine training and then straight into OTAs and all that was a little long. So I'm looking forward to having a little bit of downtime.
Last one for me, man. Just out of all the guys you lined up against, which defensive player stood out to you the most throughout these 17 games?
Oh man, that's hard to say. I'd really have to think back on it. But I mean, Derwin James out there, he's pretty solid.
Thanks, Brock.
Yes, sir.
What did it mean to you at the end of that game for them to, even though the game may not have been within reach, for them to get that ball to you for one more touchdown?
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, it doesn't really mean much because we were obviously losing, but yeah, it was all right. It's hard to celebrate those just because it's kind of over. So yeah.
So Aidan, how important was it for you to be able to get back and finish these final 3 games of the season and just kind of leave your best stuff out there on the grass?
Yeah, just been saying recently, definitely try not to take things for granted, and every rep counts, and try to be out there as much as possible for my teammates and coaches, and just trying to be out there as much as possible. It was good to get back. It was a up and down year, a frustrating year in that sense, but fun to finish it off.
How important was it for you guys to help Jakobi get that 1,000-yard mark?
Yeah, I think Cobes is he deserves it. First of all, he's an awesome player, awesome guy, works super hard, and is really just consistent for us. And I think that getting to that milestone really just emphasizes that aspect of him and what he means to our team.
How'd you come out feeling after this game, after getting banged up a little bit?
Yeah, I'm all right. Just a little banged up.
Aidan, how do you feel about what you put on tape this season, not just this game, but throughout the whole duration of your playing time? How do you assess it?
Yeah, I think definitely would want some things back, some games back, some plays back, but also made some good plays. And so we'll take the offseason to reflect and really go through everything again, and then start working on next year to try to and get better, and try to emphasize my strengths and chip away at the weaknesses. So I think every year at the end of the year it's hard. It's a kind of an abrupt ending, and so yeah, just going to take some time and then get back to it.
Obviously, you guys were playing well before the half and getting aggressive there on the last drive. What happened on the interception right before the half?
Yeah, just a bad ball by me. Just threw it high to Alex, and just a tough play and put our defense in a bad spot, which is you can't do.
Jakobi mentioned that AP kept his team together through all the ups and downs throughout the course of the season. How did he do that?
Yeah, I think it's hard. Again, he's the guy that's got to get up there every day and talk to us and continue to try to motivate us. But I think he did a great job of that, and really tried to speak to the guys that want to continue to fight. And obviously we had a long skid there. We didn't win a game, but guys continue to show up to work and do the right things and just try to chip away.
How proud were you of your teammates that were able to stick together like that and not give up, even though it was a bad skid?
Yeah, I think it's awesome. I think there's what I'm definitely learning now. It's the end of my second year. There's no wasted years in the NFL, even if you don't win as many games as you hope to or play as well as you hope to. I think it's awesome just to build relationships, obviously with coaches and with my other teammates. And so yeah, I'll definitely remember this year. It's definitely a trying year, but I think those years you learn to appreciate down the road. So I know I'll look back and appreciate this year.
Aidan, what was your main takeaway from this season, and how do you take whatever that is into next season and kind of look ahead?
Yeah, I think it's just an up and down year for myself personally, and a hard year for our team. And so, like I said before, just trying to be grateful, not take things for granted, and when I'm on the field, understand how really priceless those reps are, and just try to take every rep like it's my last. And so, it was difficult to be in and out like that, but I'm just, like we were talking about before, grateful for my teammates for having my back, and us getting to win some games here down the stretch.
Coach also said you kind of matured into a leader this year, and you were more outspoken about what you wanted to stand up for with this team. How did you kind of see that progression for yourself throughout the year?
Yeah, I think there's just a natural maturing that happens as you get older in the NFL. And like I said, I'm not done with my second year, and you just see things differently than you did when you first came in the league. And so I think it speaks to my teammates, and just trying to build the relationships with those guys. And I think more than anything, I want them to respect me and respect the work, and I just try to put my best foot forward every day to do that.